Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I've seen a lot on the internet lately about people, there's a lot of confusion actually about how to clean salt or the proper way to clean salt off the car. And you could see this whole car, I mean honestly it should be blue like this, but it's not, it's white. And specifically the confusion was, do I use the Preludio Acidic or do I use the Preludio Alkaline? What's the best way to clean the salt off your car? So I'm here to go over my reasoning, my explanations, and how you should be using the Preludio products from Labo Cosmetica, as well as some of the other products out on the market to actually keep your car looking a little bit better once the cold weather starts and once you start getting salt on it. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so I was talking about the Preludio, right? The alkaline and acidic. So I'm going to show you how to use those, but I also have some other products that I'm going to go over today. So first of all, once the weather gets cold, I like to just use hybrid wash over a normal bucket wash or foams like that. But the Ego pressure washer, the HPW 2100, the single battery pressure washer, that thing has been a game changer for me now that the weather's gotten cold. I can literally come out, I put a warm bucket of water in front of the car, I hook up the pressure washer to it. It literally takes me like 3 minutes to do, and I could run around the car with the little foam cannon. Even if it's just like 35 degrees, I could do it, and I could hurry up, rinse it, all using one bucket of water. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you a couple different ways. I'm going to show you with that unit. And what I'm doing is, once it gets cold outside, I'm either going to use a hybrid wash, so I got the Loki from the Detail Company, or in fact, a lot of you guys might recognize this if you watch my past videos, the Optimum Hyper Foam No Rinse. This to me as like a hybrid wash where you do the contact wash with it and everything else did not work out for me. However, what I found though is in a normal foam cannon at their recommended dilution ratio, it does not work for me. Apparently it does work for other people, but I picked this Rain Covo thing up at Amazon, and a lot of you have seen the Cars with Keith channel. But anyway, what I found was that if I put a straw in here, number one, it doesn't leak out the ends like it does if it's like this, okay? But I can use this in the wintertime, and it produces awesome foam. And then when I'm done, I could just unscrew this and dump what I don't use back in the container here, back in the gallon jug. So this is like my cold weather wash right here, along with the Detail Company Loki. However, whichever one I feel like grabbing that day, it really doesn't matter. So anyway, that, and then also today I'm trying out the Clean Tool rinseless wash. So if you see me, you wonder what's in the bucket, it's that stuff. I'm just testing it out. I have no idea how it works. Mixed up my first batch today, so I guess we'll find out. And then the other thing too is, if you, and I'm going to show you rinseless, so I'm going to use my keg. I have my True Spray keg system here, and you can use an IK sprayer, you could use a Home Depot sprayer, it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how to do the rinseless. We're going to do that. And then, you know, and like when I'm using the Loki, I just use my my Quiver foam cannon here. I mix Loki up like 10 to 1. And so that's the two different methods that I use for the hybrid washes. So a lot of people are always saying, hey, use the acidic to work on that salt. No, 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 no. That's the wrong thinking, okay? Because how did that salt get on here? Well, it got on here because it was emulsified in the water that sprayed up onto the car and then dried. So what we need to do is literally do the same thing in reverse. So all we're going to do is take our, right, we're just going to take our rinseless and we're going to pre-treat just like that. That's it. That's all we need to do, guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit here, and it's going to dissolve that salt. It's going to start breaking down that salt and re-emulsify that into the liquid, into the water. And because there's cleaning going on with the rinseless there, it's going to be a little bit safer if you do the contact wash. Now, the other thing too is what we need to realize, once it starts emulsifying like that, we need to come back and try and rinse again. So we're going to go ahead and spray more. And we're going to rinse that down off the surface. So any grit that's on there, any grit that might have been on there, any like encapsulated or any crystallized salt that might have been on the surface is now being rinsed down off. Now, why do we use that? Why do we use the rinseless versus like the acidic Preludio? Because all that salt on the surface is mixed with that road stuff, okay? It's mixed with the diesel exhaust. It's mixed with like diesel, it's mixed with gasoline, it's mixed with antifreeze, it's mixed with oil. It's mixed with all that stuff that you get on your car, the same as you get in the summertime. It's no different, guys. It's just a whole lot colder outside. The process is the same. Now, once we did that rinse, okay, what we're gonna do then, so we're gonna mix it with the alkaline. I mixed it 10-to-1. And this is, I mixed it with the acidic and alkaline, both 10-to-1. Alkaline 10-to-1, and I just use a trigger sprayer. And you can see there's a difference in water behavior here and here. So all I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna treat this wherever it needs to be treated on the side of the car, just like this. Because now I've rinsed everything down, I've rinsed all that crystalline stuff down. I'm gonna pre-treat now with my Preludio. Okay, that's it. Okay, however many trigger sprays, and I put it on really heavy. I'm gonna let this dwell for a second. Actually, I'm not even gonna let it dwell for a second because you wanna see how this works. But I'm just gonna take my sponge now, right? And I could do my contact wash. And that Preludio alkaline is now broken down everything that's on that surface, and you can see how dirty that is. Right? But it's helping break all that down. And actually, let me dip this and see. And yeah, not bad. All that dirt has actually gone off the sponge, so the clean tool actually does work pretty good. But you know, if you want to come back, and you can see there is a difference. We have different water behavior here and here. Okay, so we can go back again if we need to. All right, now that we have that done, we've done our contact wash. Now we're going to check. All right, and we could see we have beading, we have some sheeting here. So now we know we actually have some stuff stuck on the paint. It's sheeting a little bit slowly, but now I see beading a lot further down here. Now we're going to take the acidic. So again, the acidic mixed 10-to-1. Now that I know that this is what I need on the surface, all right, now I'm going to hit this with the acidic. And this is what you need the acidic for. It's that invisible mineral stuff that's on the surface. Okay, and we're going to let that soak. Now, why did we use the acidic first or last and not first? It's because the acidic is only for when you get that contact layer, when you get that like invisible layer on your paint that's keeping it from keeping the water behavior from that nice beading that you like. And then once it sits there, you let it soak. Okay, and now we're going to come back again with our rinseless. Okay, we're going to hit that. And I can already see the different water behavior. I see the water breaking here. And so that I know that that acidic has actually removed then some of that minerals from the surface. Okay, and you could see now we have sheeting action right here where the panel curves, but we have water beading here. And now we know that the panel is clean. Now that's with just using rinseless. Now what if we used our other thing that we just had? Okay, I'm going to go in with the foam cannon now and do the back door. Okay guys, so I sprayed that hyper foam on the back door, and you can see it has a nice layer, but it's nice and wet. It's been able to draw a lot of this stuff. I see a lot of everything dripping down on the ground. In fact, there's a whole lot of dirt dripping down. I could see gray literally dripping off the car. So now that I've had that hyper foam, let's just say it's dwelled for a minute, I can rinse. Okay, so now I've been able to rinse almost every bit of that salt off the surface. We had that pre-soak with the Hyper Foam from Optimum there. And now all I need to do, so again, in the wintertime, this is a hybrid wash method. I'm going to take my Preludio Alkaline, all right, and I'm going to spray again the places where I need to. I want to break down any of that road film that might be left over, traffic film, everything else. I'm going to let it soak there for a minute. Normally I would let the entire car, I would do like this half of the car, I would turn around, I would do the other half, etc. But I just, you know, for this use case, I'm going panel by panel, and I'm going to take my wash now, my rinseless, and again, all I'm going to do is come in and hit that, make sure I get, and you can see there's dirt on here that even the Hyper Foam with the rinse didn't get, so that's why we do our contact wash. All right, so I'm just hitting that, and in fact, there's a whole lot of dirt from the bottom, and yeah, look at that, nice and clean. So anyway, now that we've got that done, I'm going to test again. And we still see a little bit of water behavior. That's, you know, it does need that acidic. I see it's slowly sheeting, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with that acidic. Now, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll dry the panel first, because when it's wet like this, I'm actually diluting the product again, even more than 10 to 1 already. So if I was going to use it like this, maybe I would mix it 5 to 1, something like that. But this is just fine. All right. And normally in the wintertime, I would do this maybe like once, twice a month at most. You don't need to do this every wash. All right, so we have our Preludio. And if I wanted to, guys, I could go ahead again. I could let it soak. I could spray a little bit more rinseless on the surface if I want. It's up to you. How much you want to use is up to you. But I'm just going to take, because we have that acidic product on the surface. And in fact, I could definitely tell up high how different the water behavior is already. But doing it down low, I'm going to flip the sponge, and I can see there's the different water behavior now. The water's already breaking, it's rejecting. That acidic has removed that mineral layer off the surface. Okay? And there you go. And just so you could see, all right, it's actually sheeting off. It's all completely sheeted here. Now it broke, completely sheeted off of there. Not a ton of water behavior, but it's all sheeted off the car. That's what I'm looking for. You know, if I needed a stronger acid, I could grab the water spot remover. I could use that. But literally, like, in less than 12 hours, this thing's going to get covered with salt just like that again, so I'm not really worried. I just wanted to get off of there what's on there. And to be honest, I just wanted to show you this video, because when I'm done with this, or shooting this segment, I'm going to go around the entire car with that Hyper Foam. I'm going to spray it on, I'm going to rinse it all off, and then I'm going to do a quick rinseless, and then be done with it until tomorrow morning, when it's going to be freezing again, and more salt. So anyway, guys, that's how you do it. In fact, you could see everything's sheeted off now. It's just beads of water left. And well, let me see. Yeah, so everything's just sheeting off of here. Not a slow sheet, it's a pretty fast sheet. But anyway, that's how you do it. If you have different, you know, different coatings, whatever you want to put on there, that's how it works. So anyway, so that's how you're going to use the Preludio, the alkaline, and the acidic products from Lambo Cosmetica as a rinseless setup, or even a hybrid wash. You don't want to use, now you could use the Preludio, the alkaline before, but you're just going to waste product. You want to emulsify that salt. You want to rinse a little bit of that off of there first before you use that alkaline, but always use the acidic last. That's why even their 3 pH wash system, okay guys, they have the Primus 2.0, that's the alkaline based. Then they have the Purifica, which is the acid based. So you got Primus, Purifica, and then you got the neutral in there, Semper, as your neutral bucket wash in their 3 pH system. But You always do the alkaline followed by the acidic when you're doing that system, and this is no different. Alkaline removes all that traffic film, road grime, stuff like that, and then you use the acidic just to remove that kind of invisible layer that's keeping your coating from performing. So anyway, guys, I'll have the acidic from the Preludio Alkaline Acidic. That'll be linked below. I'll link the Loki below. You can find the Optimum Hyper Foam at the Rag Company. I know they have it there. And anything else, you know, I love this gun. But any other products, I'll have if I have discount codes, I'll link below. 10% off of the House Rags, code TOD10. So anyway, guys, hopefully that cleared things up for you. And if you have any questions, leave them in a comment below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and until the next one, have a good day. Bye.